key vision and key principles, universal access and early childhood education, how children will learn curricular and pedagogical structure, curriculum learning outcomes competencies, schools complex accreditation, teachers education and development, new education policy, new features, key focus areas, equity, gender, special needs, goal and implementation plan. First thing that comes to my mind is this: ensuring universal access to education at all levels. It means multiple paths to learning involving both formal and non-formal education mode, build schools promoting both government and non-government and philanthropic organizations to build schools. Learning outcomes focus will be on achieving desired learning outcomes at all levels. Bring back dropouts to bring dropouts children back to school. Alternative and innovative education centers suitable for all categories, business and personal presentation. That means to say, the new education policy is proposing to us that education to all the children so that everybody may get access to quality education and universal education. Now, what is the outcome we are expecting from this? Universalization of access from beginning to secondary. Beginning means from nursery, you can say pre-primary to secondary. Ensure equity and inclusion. These all points I will be clearing to you as I move forward. Bring back 2 crore out of school children. That means many are dropouts, so we have to bring them back in the education stream. Attain SDG goals of retaining all children in schools until completion of secondary education. Improve quality and achievement of learning outcomes, foundational literacy, numeracy. Focus on 21st century in teaching, learning and assessment. Resource sharing, school complexes, effective governance, separation of powers and common norms. Overcoming the language barrier in learning. Common standards for public and private school education. How children will learn? This is the pattern, existing pattern what we are having. That means from class 1 to 12. That means 10 years, 6 to 16 is class 1 to class 10 and 2 years of plus 1 plus 2. But now new structure proposes to us to have like first years of their life, that is from age 3 to 6, Anganwadi or preschool or Balvatika, which we are already having in our school. That is LKG, UKG and then class 1 and 2. Second stage they say is for 2 years, that is age 6 to 8, which will be for class 1 and 2. Next stage is 3 years, that is class 3 to 5, age 8 to 11. Next 3 years of their student life will be in 6 to 8, that will be in between age 11 to 14. Next 4 years in class 9 to 12, the age in between 14 to 18. Now, the first stage will be called foundational stage, in which multiple level of activities take place. Play, activity-based learning will take place. Second, preparatory stage, in which play, discovery and activity-based and interactive classroom learning will take place. Middle stage, experiential learning in the sciences, mathematics, arts, social science and humanities will take place. I suppose we are all doing it, but then this new policy is still proposing to have more experiential learning than rote learning. That is the purpose. And the last stage will be secondary stage, that in which we will be focusing on multidisciplinary study, greater critical thinking, flexibility and student choice of subjects. Now this system will be 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. Now only the little more of critical thinking like multidisciplinary, it has to be included in a system. We have, but we have to work upon it more so that students are more transformed. Now, ECC framework. This is the proposal of the government to us all. That means they, in collaboration with the government and the schools, National Curricular and Pedagogical Framework for Early Childhood Education will be drafted by NCERT. Research and best practices will be aligned with latest research on ECC and national international best practices. Multifaceted framework comprising of alphabets, languages, numbers, counting, colors, shapes, indoor and outdoor play, puzzles and logical thinking, problem solving, drawing, painting and other visual art, craft, drama, puppetry, music, movement. This part of it, I feel our school already has all these. Probably we do it on one particular day, but they want everything of it to be involved in the classroom situation other than having separate. It is part of like within the classroom teaching learning process. School preparation module, a 3-month play-based school preparation module for grade 1 student to be developed by NCERT. These are proposals right now. Now, what will be the early education learning in the formative years? Probably LKG to class 1. Make sure this you are going to develop in the coming session. That is developing curiosity, logical thinking and problem solving, art, craft and music, relationship with nature. I think this is very important now because we were very far away from nature. Rest of the things I feel we already have. Color, shapes, alphabets and numbers. Teamwork and collaboration. Yes, some of your programs when you put up for children, there are teamwork seen. So it is appreciated here and they want to encourage this. Play-based and discovery-based learning. That you see, you all have got abacus in your classes. From class LKG to 5 year